Hey, they see you dancing. Okay, they see you dancing. All right, all right. They see you dancing. Okay, I see you, bruh. I see you. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you all. Happy Monday, everybody. What is going on? This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Happy Monday to you all. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. However, it was that you got down. This past Saturday was the first day of fall, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm a little happy. I'm happy. You know, I'm not a pumpkin spice kind of guy, but nevertheless, I am happy.
You're not a
But
munchkin, Steve. You're not a munchkin.
when I was a kid, I guess, but I'm trying to I'm trying to get back into fighting shape, so I can't be having that stuff. Can't be having that stuff no more. But those days are over. Uh, But what is popping, everybody? What's popping, y'all? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am the one they call Steve. You're joined by my sous chef here, my good brother from another mother, all the way from Detroit, the pride of Detroit, the one, the only Big Mike.
What's up, man?
What's going on? I hope all is well with you. See, you're sounding better, man. I know the other day we were together here, pause. We were here live for SAD. You were under the weather. You weren't feeling good. It's good to see that you're in better spirits now.
Yeah, man. You know, allergies, stuff like that.
You've been
It's all
training again,
good
huh?
now.
You've been training, huh, for season 2 of ATP Gaming, huh? You've been training.
Yeah, waiting patiently. I'm getting my revenge on the whole roster.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. But nevertheless, also congrats on your Detroit Lions. They're getting another win. Congrats. That moves you guys, I believe, to 2-1 in the
Two and
season.
one, yes. 2-1 on the season.
Who'd you guys beat yesterday? Who did you
The
guys beat?
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh man, the Atlanta Falcons. Good for you guys, man. Good for you. The Giants play on next Monday against the Seahawks. So I expect to hold another. I expect to
That's
hold
Monday Night
another
Football
next Monday.
next
Yeah,
week.
next Monday. Yeah.
Oh.
So I expect them to hold another L. I expect it. To be
It'll
honest,
probably be closer than most games, but most
you think
likely a
so?
loss.
Most likely, yeah. I'm gonna be surprised. I mean, hopefully, he's not as bad as the
It won't be a
Broncos.
blowout, I tell you that. If it's a blowout, then you might as well start firing some people.
You think they fire people in Denver over the weekend?
Don't get me started on Denver. Do not get me started on Denver again. There is
You
no
think
reason pro team should be giving up 70 points. No reason.
I wouldn't? I would have loved to be a fly on that wall that Monday morning in the boardroom. What the fuck happened? But nevertheless, it's crazy. I woke up this morning. Listen, it's the first day. It's this past Saturday was the first day. It was the first day of fall. I'm happy as it is, right? This past Saturday was my we celebrated my cousin's birthday, her little dinner that we did for her, right? We took her out to a sushi spot, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we ate good. We ate good, with myself, my other cousin, my cousin who's the birthday girl, her husband, and one of their friends. Basically, we all went and they're not like driving in the rain, but nevertheless had to do it. Um, then Sunday was just a chill day for me. Um, Monday, which was today, I woke up around 8 in the morning, went to the gym, right? Got my workout in. Had to do what I had to do. And then it really hit me. I'm at the gym and it hit me like, holy shit. It just hit me, bro. Like, we have this weekend alone, we have about 3 events going down this weekend. 3 events. Someone save me here. Seriously. Uh someone save me here because this weekend alone, we have 3 pay-per-views, 3 events going down. Um, 3 events. This Saturday, I'm like, I don't know if you were aware of this or not until I posted it on Twitter. I'm not sure if you were aware, or maybe it slipped your mind. I don't know. But this okay. Um this Saturday you have NXT No Mercy, right? And then later on in the night, you have Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Jermel Charlo. going down.
I forgot that was happening. Forgot.
Me too.
Honestly.
And then Sunday, you think that's okay? You know, I know Sunday there are teams that are playing. I believe it's who's playing on Sunday?
Everybody.
The Chiefs and the Jets are playing on Sunday night. The Chiefs and the Jets are playing on
Sunday night football is the Chiefs and Jets. But you got a bunch of games at 1. You got a bunch of games at 4, and then you got a game at 8.
But more importantly, this Sunday is also AEW Wrestle Dream 2023. And as far as my understanding,
I'm just playing. I know who. Yeah, I know.
As far as to my understanding, per Tony Khan, it is the new chapter. It will be a chapter in wrestling. It will end at AEW Wrestle Dream. That's per Tony Khan. This is what he said. I guess in an interview that he did. I guess he was hyping up the pay-per-view. What it was. This is what he said. Next Sunday, October 1st, it will be one of the greatest nights in wrestling, with every match capable of stealing the show. A card befitting the legacy of a kingdom that has touched every one of us. Tony Khan has said AEW in the world of pro wrestling will coverage as the greatest champions in rivalries in the sport, and will take center stage live on pay-per-view at AEW Wrestle Dream. We will pay tribute to the dreamer who made this all possible, the late, great Antonio Inoki, with an event 1 year in the making. You won't want to miss AEW Wrestle Dream, as we'll end a chapter in wrestling history and begin a new era in AEW live on pay-per-view. Here's my question to you, Mike. How many times have we, to quote TPZ here, absolutely, man, how many times have we heard new era in WWE and nothing ever happened? Like, in general, we heard this so many times.
If I had a dime for every single time I've heard that from WWE, I will be just as rich as Vince McMahon.
You mean, damn. Okay. Okay. I feel that. But, yeah, listen. So here's the plan of attack here, okay? This Wednesday, we will be live for Let's Talk NXT, but instead of us recapping NXT like we usually do here on the program, on the channel, it will be a No Mercy preview here on the channel on Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Now, this Friday, it will be Around the Point. We'll be live. We'll be previewing. I'm sorry, I almost said recapping AEW Wrestle Dream. So that's right now the plan of attack. All this can change. We'll keep you posted as the days go on until we get to Friday and all that stuff. But that's what I expect to happen here on the channel. So again, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Be notified when we go live almost every day here. Also, while you're at it, hit the thumbs up. And you guys, if you feel generous, all right, if you feel generous, guys, we do have the super chat enabled here. So if you want to leave us a donation, anything here will be appreciated. Whatever it is that you donate will be appreciated here. Help the channel grow and all that fun stuff as well.
No doubt.
No doubt, yes. We appreciate all of you. So Big Mike, I'm sure you know by now, over the weekend, there was a massive cleaning in WWE. This past week, there was a massive cleaning, right? Everyone just went insane, right? Oh my God, how can they do this? What have you, right? So yeah, man, WWE literally went apeshit with their releases, right? We know this already, right? We know this. So what we're gonna do here today is basically go through this entire list. Now, they released like 2,000 people here. Half of these folks, let's be honest here, didn't sniff the main roster. Hell, didn't even sniff PCTV. When I see PC, I mean Performance Center Television. They didn't even sniff that, right? They're not even sniff it. So for those of you out there, they're going to be like, oh, guys, but for those of you out there, because I'm pretty sure there'll be some of you who will be like, what about I don't know, what about Daniel MacArthur? I'm gonna be like,
who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Just to be clear, what we're gonna do here is go through those who were on the main roster. Quick little thought, and where do we see them going? Okay. And also, while you're at it, if you have questions for us, feel free to drop them in as well. We'll do also a little Q&A near the end here. Okay. So, Big Mike, are you ready for this? Let's go. Let's get this party started, y'all. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
let's fucking go.
We start off here with Aaliyah. Now, Mike, I mean, I don't know if you and I are in the same boat here, but I totally forgot that she at one point held the WWE Women's Tag Team title. I forgot all about it, bro. As I'm like going through her stuff, like, what? She held the title with Raquel Rodriguez? She did.
What was this?
I believe a year ago or so. She held the WWE Women's Tag Team titles on Monday Night Raw.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Mind you, listen, she was signed in 2015. I know at one point she was a YouTuber here in the old YWC. I know a lot of you forgot about those three letters, right? It's been replaced with wrestling media. It is what it is. But she's been signed for that long. And it's like they did nothing with her, right? It's like, remember that old show on the network? And what was that show that featured everyone in the Performance Center? What was the name of that show?
Featured everybody in the Performance Center.
Battle something. It was like a network special that they had. It featured everyone from the Performance Center. That's where we saw the dude who was like from Louisiana, who was on Tough Enough, right?
I know what you're talking about, and it
ground.
kills me that it's breaking ground.
There you go.
There we go.
She was like one of
Bailey was on that.
She was one of the stars on Breaking Ground. She's one of the stars of the show. It's like I'll never forget, dude, that she was like showing off this new gimmick on a promo, and everyone just gave her like the dead silent treatment. Like, what the fuck is this? Nevertheless, she got called up to the main roster, right? And it's like at the time, how do you call her up before Io Shirai? Right?
At the time. Yeah.
At that time. Granted, now look where Io's at now, right? Incredible. She just had this killer match with Asuka over on Friday on SmackDown. Killer match. Right. I don't know if you saw it or not, Mike, but it's crazy to think that she got called up before a lot of people. Io Sky, Dakota Kai, just to name you a few. But now she's gone. She's gone now. And for me, again, I see her probably taking, again, after her 90 days, going to Impact Wrestling. Mike, what says you, man? What do you think? Do you think because if I say AEW, I feel like that's obvious for everyone. I feel like it's obvious, right?
Yeah, for these lower level people, I'm not gonna even consider AEW for a lot of them. For Aaliyah, there's two places I can see her. One is Impact. Two, Twitch.
Twitch streamer. Now, mind you, she's 28 years old. Okay. She's only 28 years old. Keep that in mind. She still has a long way to go. And I'll even go a step further. You know what? I'm looking at her right. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
She's very beautiful. Who to say she takes another different avenue? You never know. In this crazy world that we're in, right? Look at Mandy Rose now, right? She's making the bag over there.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just never know. Again, it's a lot of places she can go, but I do see her going to Impact Wrestling. I see that happening. Her tearing it up there with the Knockouts division. Exactly. Thank you, Roman. Thumbs up this video, guys. What are we doing, yo? Thumbs up this video. Come on, guys. Can we give it a come on? Show us some love, guys. Show us some love. Them women tag title got passed around more than Paige. That's a funny one. Horny Steve Horny, LMAO. I mean, but I'm just saying though, man. You know, again, with the way things are nowadays, you know.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Dang, okay. But I do see Impact being her strong suit. Honestly, who knows? Maybe she comes back. We'll see. We'll see. Let us know in the chat, where do you guys want to see Aaliyah in the long run? Where do y'all want to see her tear it up? Let us know in the chat here. From there, we go to Commander Aziz, aka Daba Kato. Now, I know he stayed in NXT recently, right? Losing to Tyler Bate, but at one point he was on the main roster, Big Mike. At one point, this man was on the main roster. You know, he has a look to him, right? The look, right? That you would think. Like, I remember the Raw, like Underground. He was one of those figures that you would see, right? Honestly, I see him just going to the independent scene if he still wants to pursue this, or maybe being a bouncer at some nightclub or something. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Daba Kato, Commander Aziz.
Kato, Commander Aziz. Man, I see him roaming the independents. Maybe getting since the Hollywood stuff is opening up again. I see him landing a CD movie. You know, a C movie or a D movie.
Cameo appearances, like backstage.
Not a cameo appearance, or like a strongman number 5, bouncer number 5, in a TV series.
Daba Kato is definitely someone Impact would sign. They love guys like this. Haha.
Well, yeah. What's his name? If Badman Fulton can get a job at Impact, so can Daba Kato.
Yeah, for sure. Or you know what? MLW, I think, is another place for him too.
Yeah.
MLW can be another place for him. So we'll see how that goes. From there, we go to Dana Brooke, man. Dana Brooke. Now, she's been signed since 2015.
Yeah, it's been a weird ride for her.
It's been up and down, right? Up and down. She's had a mixed relationship with the fans online. Some people love her, some people just not with her, right?
Right.
And you get what you get with her, right?
Right.
The only thing that she's done that's memorable was she was this multiple-time 24/7 champion.
Yeah.
Multiple-time 24/7 champion. And again, a beautiful looking woman, right? She has that look, just that she just couldn't get it done in the ring. She just couldn't get it really to everyone's expectations. Now she could still, I feel like, if she wants to, that is, right? Are we really expecting her to? Like, do you expect someone like her, who's been there for so long, still wanting to pursue this as a living?
Because you got to think about what she was doing before she came into professional wrestling. She was a fitness model.
Yes, absolutely.
So I can see her transitioning out of professional wrestling into acting or content creating.
YouTube's Royal. Oh, okay. Patreon. Yeah, Big Mike. YouTube membership. Oh, of course, Mike. Of course. I see that too, Mike.
Yeah. You're muted.
I just want to, guys, listen, we have 7 of you guys here. We only have 3 legs. This is ridiculous. This is
Goose.
fucking no, this is fucking ridiculous.
You see that thing that's up on that you're looking at? Hit it.
Hit it. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Listen, we give you guys this every single week. It's not like this is on a paywall yet. But you know what I mean? But what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Come on. We love you guys. We love you guys. We love you guys. But come on, stop fucking around. No more fucking around here, guys. Come on.
Please.
Come on.
Please.
What do we got to do? But back to Dana Brooke real quick. Yes, Mike, I do. I know Dana Brooke did quote tweet or quote post Mandy Rose on X, right? Something about spicy. That she can go again. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. And again,
you know what? When she replied, I didn't even know who that was because she put her real name up there.
Yeah, come on, bro. What do you expect?
That's how crazy. You know, that's how much I don't pay attention to her. I was like, oh, it's just some random fan, one and only fan from Mandy Rose. But meanwhile, it's Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke going to be in the next Tyler Perry film. Could be. Well, I don't see why not. So Pat writes here, Dana Brooke is teasing OnlyFans. Hey, why not?
I mean, she got the goods.
So from there, Mike, let's move on here. Let's move on. But with her, honestly, listen, with her modeling, like you said, now, if she does want to pursue wrestling, I say wow. Where they don't really focus.
I say NWA.
No. Here's why I say wow, because WoW doesn't really focus on the in-ring. They just focus more on the acting, the character work.
Their character work, yeah.
NWA? Oh man, come on, bro. Come on. Here's one that's again, this was like wow when I heard this one. Dolph Ziggler, bro.
Ooh.
This guy was there for 19 years, bro.
Nick Nemeth.
19 years with the company.
19 of them things, Nick Nemeth.
Bro, it's like, here's the thing, right? Nick Nemeth now, let me see how old he is now. Let me see how old is Dolph Ziggler now.
He's got to be like 36.
Let's find out, shall we? Dolph Ziggler is 43 years old, bro.
That makes me old because I remember when he was younger. I remember when he debuted.
Twice. No, so CPZ. So how this is going is I'm going through a list on Reddit and it's in alphabetical order. So I'm just looking at main roster guys, main roster individuals for that matter. Dolph Ziggler, yeah, bro, he was there since like 2000, I believe, 4 in developmental. Remember, he started off as a caddy, right, for Kerwin White.
2005, actually, yeah. Because that gimmick, Kerwin White, happened a couple months before Eddie's passing.
Yes. You get the idea, right? Spirit Squad, caddy, the show off, right? I'm here to show the world, right? When I look back at Dolph Ziggler, I go back to 2013. The night after WrestleMania when he cashed in the Money in the Bank on Alberto Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I go back to when you think about it, right? This guy worked with everyone, bro. He's worked with everybody that you can think of. Randy Orton, CM Punk, John Cena, The Miz. I go back to him in Miz 2016. Remember No Mercy? For the Intercontinental title, bro?
Yeah, that was a good match.
You know what I mean? Good feud. That was probably one of the best programs in 2016.
Yeah.
And on SmackDown, remember at the time when everyone was, SmackDown, the A show, right? Remember that at that time?
Yeah, because you had AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose and
yeah, exactly.
Dolph and Miz and all these guys over there.
But he's wrestled everyone, bro. Triple H, like I mentioned Randy Orton, I mentioned a moment ago. Everybody, bro.
Everybody.
And I'll
Dude,
help, bro.
Dude had a small like little faction with him, AJ Lee, and Biggie Langston.
Biggie, yes, I remember that, bro. Bro, I remember going to SummerSlam 2016. It was him and Ambrose for the WWE title. A match was like, yeah, what? Really? This is the match? But yeah, it ended up being a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back on it now, ended up being a very good match. I'll be honest, for him though, he had time to leave. It looked like he was gonna be a lifer in WWE.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, he's 43. I'm sure, bro, he can go out there, bro, on the independent and have killer matches.
Yeah.
I just don't think personally he has that desire to go out there and work the independent scene. I could be wrong. I know his brother works for AEW, right? I know that. His brother works for AEW. I know everyone's expectation him going to AEW. And I think, honestly, he's one of those guys I'm sure Tony will throw the bag at. I will say this too, bro. They signed Dolph Ziggler, bro. I'm sorry. We're letting go of Serpentico. We're letting go of Luther. We're letting go of Angelico. We're letting go of fucking who's in the bottom of the totem pole there in AEW. We're letting go of fucking Jake Hager. We're letting you go.
That's probably one guy he wants to keep. You look at Jay Hager like, oh, that's one of the guys I want to stay.
We're letting go of fucking Brandon Cutler. We're letting you go. We're letting go of Abaddon.
No, the Bucks got Brandon Cutler.
We're letting go of Abaddon. We're letting go of the Bunny. We're letting go of Butcher and the Blade just to sign Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, that's how, bro. Come on, dude.
I don't think they'll let that many people go.
Well, I'm letting go of some folks just to sign Dolph Ziggler if I'm Tony Khan, bro. That being said, and again, the guy has a good mind for the business.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, dude, he will. If he gets to AEW, he can be a good talent and as well as a coach. After all, this guy's been in the Fed for almost 20 years, right? He must know something about the wrestling business. Sorry, Jungle Boy. We don't need you no more. We got Dolph Ziggler now.
No. They're not doing that.
I think he can still keep the music.
I'm here to show the world.
Yeah, I think he can.
Really?
Let me find out.
Man, that'd be Hardy one is different because I don't like that they use the Hardy's music in AEW because even though it's all the effing idiots jump down my throat. Hold on, let me finish.
Not quite. I'm sorry.
All of the effing people NVs jump down my throat. I don't know the freaking logistics of music in wrestling. I didn't know that was a free of use thing from years ago. Like, I hold that music. That's a WWE song to me. To me. I don't care what nobody else says. So it's weird to me.
Yeah. Those they're gonna be doing feuds with Orange Cassidy and stuff, LOL. But again, I do see AEW being his place if he wants to make get good money, right? Compared to what you were making in the Fed. And also factor in this too, Mike. Again, I don't watch BTE, but from my understanding, he has appeared on BTE already. At a time when he was already signed, when he was signed to the Fed through his brother. So there's that, something to just keep in mind. But for Dolph, man, listen, man, 19 years in the company, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Let's move on here. We have Elias, Big Mike. At least he admitted, bro, he was Ezekiel the whole time. I
No
see
shit.
again, bro. Let's look back at the lives, bro. He was the Drifter. He had those 2 moments with John Cena at WrestleMania, even with the Undertaker, right? Had the #1 album on iTunes, right?
Mhm.
Grant didn't win a title or anything, but he had moments. Remember that moment we had with Kevin Owens in Seattle,
Yeah.
bro? So he had a good run for a guy who didn't win a title, did have a match at WrestleMania, had a solid run, made some money, right? Um, I see him honestly exploring the independents, doing appearances here and there, doing signings. That's what I see happening for him. What says you, Mike?
I see him doing a couple of things. I see him. Uh, honestly, I see him like content creating and being on Independence.
There you go.
YouTube,
Music.
making music on the side, sharpening up music. I guess.
There you go. That could be it. I
Yeah.
don't oppose that. From there, we
Yeah.
go to Emma. Now, Emma's kind of sad because, bro, they announced they're going to Australia. She tweets it out. And then moments later, oh, bummer, I got released. Oh, that's another idea too, bro. Look at this. Elias and Joe Hendry on the way in Impact. Hey,
Yeah.
after all,
Two song people. Yeah.
Joe Hendry now needs a tag team partner. He needs one.
He
So
believes in Joe Hendry.
yeah. So with Emma again, bro, it's kind of sad, right? Like the way they did her dirty near the end. Like she got brought back in. They did nothing with her, right? It's like they were gonna do something with her and Madcap Moss, or I'm sorry, Riddick Moss, her real life fiance in
Yeah.
real life. And it's like, nah, we'll do a 2-for-1. We'll let you and your fiance go. A 2-for-1.
Fun. That's not fun. That's not fun.
A 2-for-1. A 2-for-1. I know when the whole news came out, I know Saraya did tweet out at Emma. Tony Khan is a fan of the nostalgia, right? And you remember her and Emma and Paige did have that amazing women's match in NXT many years ago. I mean, compared now to other women's matches that we've had over the years, doesn't come close anymore. But still, for the history purpose, it's still an important match. All you want. I know Tony, again, being a fan of nostalgia, might want to recreate that again. I would say AEW, but I'm leaning more towards Impact Wrestling because, after all, she was a former Knockout Tag Team Champion on Impact. So,
yeah, when in doubt, go back to where you were before. The whole AEW thing, we're recreating stuff. It's a big key word that Steve said there, or big key words.
yes.
Many years ago.
Yes.
A neck injury ago.
Yes.
Creatively sound ago.
Yes.
So,
a clean title ago.
Exactly.
So we'll see how that goes. I also mentioned earlier Riddick Moss as well, aka Madcap Moss. I'll just throw him in there now that we're just talking about him, right? He got let go too.
I'll just see impact for him. I'm gonna get him up for you.
Honestly, I see the independent scene. He'd be lucky to see a Ring of Honor. Be lucky if he sees Ring of Honor. So, yeah, best of luck to those two. I hope they get married, have kids, and all that fun stuff. We go to Marseille and Montois. Maximum Male Mile. Listen, Mike, when you lose Max Dupree and Maxime Dupree enrolls at Alpha Academy, you kind of knew the writing was on the wall. You kind of knew these two guys were in the mud. Did you watch their stuff on YouTube?
The one thing that I watched was with them and Shayna Baszler, which got my attention. I was like, holy crap, these dudes are funny. And then they started using it on TV, and then out of nowhere, they just dumped the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, with Marseille, again, he was Theo Madden. Remember doing commentary Monday Night Raw? Last time I remember, he got F5'd by Brock and became Mace. Not Mace the rapper. Not that Mace. and part of Retribution. Again, the dude had a look to him. He had size. He had a look. They could have done something with him.
Former boyfriend of Rhea Ripley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used
Mace?
to date her. Yeah, he used to date her.
Mace?
Yeah.
Damn,
She
yo.
dibbled and dabbled in the chocolate, brother.
Man, now she's with Caramel Delight, Latino Heat. Oh, man. In the mud. Don't let Buddy Murphy know about this.
I think that he was dated when he was there.
I don't know. But anywho, and nevertheless, I think them two, even Mansoor, right? We know he was part of the Saudi Arabian propaganda. Whenever they go to Saudi Arabia, right? He was part of the propaganda. It's a shame now that you factor into I don't think Saudi cares anymore. All right, we don't need Mansoor no more. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Because remember, every time they would go out there, bro. Oh, Mansoor's beating Dolph Ziggler. He's beating Cesaro. He's beating a little more. I'm under the impression he would have beaten Brock Lesnar.
Oh man, no, I don't think so.
I'm really under the impression, bro. If they asked, bro.
You know what Brock would have said?
What did he say?
Get a life, kid.
Get
I
a
ain't
life.
putting him over.
I put him over. What? You paying me how much money? You're paying me how much money to put him over? Fuck it. Say no more, kids. Fuck it. I'll do it. Say no more. I'll do it. But yeah, man. Those two guys. Honestly, Impact Wrestling. I think those two,
Mansoor.
but both of them. I think honestly, you keep them both as a package. You keep them both as a tag team.
A
in my opinion.
package.
Yes, you keep them both as a tag team, in my humble opinion. What says you, Mike?
Sure. I mean, I feel like that they have the chemistry together because of the social media stuff, and they did a video reacting to Braun Strowman running them over that one time on Raw. So yeah, they have pretty good chemistry. So why not? Where they go? Yeah, Impact.
Exactly.
Impact. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past him because he wouldn't be able to help himself to add another tag team to the tag teams that he don't use like that anyway.
In AEW? Oh, come on, bro.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't put it past the young guy. It wouldn't surprise me.
Who, we talking about Tony Khan?
Yes.
The young guy. And hey, man, listen, they're starting a new chapter. After all, Mike, they're starting a new chapter in AEW. You hear about this?
I've heard that before.
Yes, indeed. A new chapter. But nevertheless, listen, man, I was a fan of those two, believe it or not. I thought they were funny, and man, they'll be okay. Those two guys, in the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they're gonna be all right. So let's move on here, Mike. Let's move on here. So from there, we go to Matt Riddle. This one hit Friday night before SmackDown. I know he posted a tweet. This stems from from the JFK airport incident that took place when they were coming back from India. I just thought honestly that was it for him. That was it. WWE was not gonna bring him back. And that was the reason that was their way out of it. I will say this: Matt Riddle is talented. He's amazing. Yeah. Wherever he goes, he's gonna be fine. However, he is his own worst enemy.
Yeah,
this man is his own worst enemy. I'll go one step further. I don't want to see him get signed yet. I don't want any wrestling promotion to touch this guy until he gets his shit together. That's me. What says you, Mike?
He basically took my whole thing, man. I really don't think he's gonna get signed right away. Before we even got on, I noticed on Instagram that him and his lady,
Or
I
having
don't
a
know if that's
baby?
his wife, they're having a baby.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think his lady is a porn star.
Yep.
So, yeah, shows you what type of women he's into. So he is a
Yeah.
wild child. I think let him fill out fatherhood again because I think he has kids already. But let him get reacclimated as a father again. There's no rush to get out there. I'm pretty sure he wants to, but there's no rush to get. Um, my apologies. There's no rush really to sign Matt Riddle, unless he fixed his issues.
Nah, like I said before, I just don't think any company should touch him right now until
Yeah,
he gets his shit together.
yeah.
That's just me, of course. But nevertheless, though, I will say this. Um, I will say this. Okay. Um, I want to see him in Japan when it's all said and done, right? When the smoke is clear, and hopefully he does get his shit together. I want to see him in Japan.
I want to see him in Japan too.
That's just me.
But you know where he's gonna go.
Likely AEW, most likely.
Yes. Honestly, I think he fits like a glove over there.
You think so?
I think so. He's he can work that style of WWE, and he also has that indie style as well.
That's fair. That's fair as well. But we'll see how all that develops. But again, man, it sucks that it happened to him, but you know what, bro? Things happen. And at the end of the day, bro, like I mentioned before, he was his own worst enemy at the end of the day, man. So that's Matt Riddle for you, man.
Yeah.
Again, bro, think, he was there in 20. Again, he was amazing and evolved, bro. He was amazing and evolved, and that's how he got signed. And I mean, who knows? Maybe he can even go into MMA. He can even go into MMA. You know what I mean? But I don't think the UFC though, because obviously the UFC is now with WWE. So I
Right.
doubt that's gonna happen. Likely PFL, maybe likely PFL, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. From there we go to Mustafa Ali, bro. Mustafa Ali. It sucks because here's a guy who's supposed to face Dominic Mysterio at No Mercy, and they just say, "Nah, we're good. We're gonna let you go." He was in NXT recently. He was making main roster money, but they just let him go. They just let him go, and it's unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate they let him go. Listen, with him, bro, it's crazy to think, bro. He's been there for so long. He was there from the Cruiserweight Classic, right, in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't won a title in WWE.
Yeah.
He was supposed to have that WrestleMania moment, I'm pretty sure, with Bryan in 2019, but he got hurt. And then it went to Kofi Kingston. Then we had Kofi Mania. They gave him Retribution, which was the kiss of death.
Yeah.
It's Retribution sucked. Completely sucked. But he wanted he wanted out. He wanted out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? He wanted out. And then they told him, no, eat dick, bro. You're gonna stay here, bro. Eat dick, bro. You're gonna stay here. We're not letting you go. And they just did shit with him. Right? As far as where he goes, honestly, dude, I know for everyone the idea is all AEW, right? But no, I for me, I want to see him explore the independents because he's about to go tear it up on the indies.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to go tear it up and make a shitload of money on
Mm-hmm.
the independents. Imagine Mustafa Ali or Adil, whatever the fuck you want to call him, versus Blake Christian in GCW. Imagine Mustafa Ali or Adil, whatever the fuck you want to call him again, against Speedball Mike Bailey. Imagine Adil or Mustafa Ali again, whatever you want to call him, against Josh Alexander. Just throwing some names out. Just throwing some names out there. Okay. Of course, you can go to Japan, tear it up in the super junior, in the junior heavyweights, whatever you want. But he's about to go out on the independents once his 90 days done and tear it the fuck up, bro. And again, I agree here with TPZ. You get what you wish for. I don't feel bad for the dude. Neither do I. I don't feel bad for him either. I do not feel bad for him either. None whatsoever. Big Mike, before I let you give your thoughts, I just got to...
Yes! Yes! Yes!
They want to give a thank you to Spaz Phoenix for the $10 Canadian super chat. What do you call a bunch of ladies being silly at church? Nonsense. Also, tune into the Spaz Phoenix pod October 1st for the return of NXT Rewind. Check your pod and video platform. Thank you, Spaz. That was a good one. Nonsense.
That's some of your best work.
It is. It is.
That's some of your best work, Spaz.
It is. So we'll see how that goes from there. But Mike, what do you think though? Mustafa Ali, what do you think, bro?
You got a good point there, man. Mustafa does not really have to go to AEW. He can go really elsewhere. I would like to see him in Japan, be in the Super Juniors tournament. Impact, man, that'd probably get me to tune in to Impact. If they can get a handful of these guys and gals, I might tune in a couple times or two,
Yeah. Exactly.
I might just to see where it goes. They got Trinity over there doing work. Josh Alexander's doing work.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah, Speedball's doing work. I mean, the Rascals.
The X Division in general. Yeah, imagine Trey Miguel versus Mustafa Ali. I know we're basically naming guys that are on Impact Wrestling. I am aware of that. But yeah, you can even go to AEW if you wanted to, right? The likes of a Darby Allin, right?
That's just easy. That's just easy. You have a good match with everybody over there. That's easy.
It is. But who wants easy though?
Right.
Who wants easy, man? Nobody just wants that right now. You get me? So there's a lot he can do. Hell, even Nick Wayne, right? Mustafa Ali versus Nick Wayne, Mustafa Ali versus Jordan Oliver, just to name you other guys as well. But we'll see, man. We'll see how things go for him in the long run. Let's move on here, Mike. Let's move on here. From there, we go to Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs was, he got hurt during WrestleMania last year in a match with him and Nakamura versus the Usos. They had brought him back. They really weren't doing much with him. It looked like he was going to team up with Elias, but that never happened. Elias drifted away to be future endeavored, and now
I see what you did there.
Thank you. Someone like him, I know he did say on Twitter that he felt that it was a power play to get him out politically. He did claim as well that when Vince left, that was the end of his career. It was dead the moment Vince left. Honestly, I just see him go on the independent scene. Or if you know what, NWA. I'll throw NWA there for him. NWA. I think he could tear up in the NWA. What do you think, Mike? Rick Boogs.
This was kind of tough. Because I could see him, NWA, nice fit. He has the attire for it. I mean, he looks like freaking Uh, Mike Rotunda uh, mixed with Ultimate Warrior, mixed with Rick Rude, mixed with a lot of people from the 80s.
Dino
Just mixed in
Bravo.
one.
Dino Bravo, another one.
Yeah. He's a big guy, but he can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have him sharpen his skills a little bit. A place like NWA do that. He don't have to go anywhere with a big spotlight.
Yes. Let's move on here, Mike, because we're about to be done with this list and get on some other topics as well. We have Shanky. Shanky, yeah. The last time he was seen, he was wrestling in the India Super Show, and he was wrestling Gunther for the Intercontinental title in India. Independence, or you know what? Let him go to OVW and team up with Mahabali Shira. If you watch the wrestler documentary on Netflix, you get what I'm saying. So there's that. Mike, anything you want to add to this?
I don't care about Shanky.
Okay.
I don't care where he goes. I don't care where he goes.
Shanky.
More power to him, though. I don't care where he goes.
He's basically a great Khali, but he can move. At least he can fucking move.
Yeah, Great Khali can move too. That don't mean he's good.
I
know what you mean. I know what you mean by move, but
From there, we go to Shelton Benjamin. This guy's been in the company multiple times. Again, someone that's been around doing the damn thing for so long. And again, I remember, was it a year ago or so? They celebrated his 20th year anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Shawn Michaels said that one day he'll be in the Hall of Fame, that being Shelton Benjamin, right?
Mm-hmm.
The day will come that he will get his spot in the Hall of Fame, which I do think will happen one day down the road. I mean, again, when you look back at someone like Shelton Benjamin, how old is he, by the way? Let me see here.
He has to be early 40s too.
Nah, bro, he's 48. He's 48 years old, dude.
He's almost 50.
Yes.
It
ain't no
I'm
stopping.
Old man.
But you know what, dude, bro? He can still go.
He can.
And he puts a lot of guys out there to shame.
He don't age.
He doesn't age, bro. Doesn't age. Doesn't age at all. Someone like him, honestly, I can see AEW, but him being as a coach.
Yeah.
Impact Wrestling, I can see him having a run in Impact. I can see that too.
Yeah.
But more than anything, I mean, again, someone like him, I can even see him opening his own school. I mean, that is, again, if he wants to teach, you know what I mean? There's a lot of guys out there who are good at wrestling, but they just don't want to teach at all,
Right.
Impact can bring him to work a short-term program with Josh. I can see that too. Me too. I can see that as well. Shelton Benjamin and Josh Alexander, bro. Shut up and take my money, bro. Shut up and take my money. That could work as well. That could work. I'll ask Mike momentarily when he gets back his thoughts on where did he see Shelton Benjamin. But we're almost done with this list, guys. As well, if you have questions for us, feel free to drop in your questions as well. From there, we go to Top Dollar. You're back, Big Mike. Before we get to Top Dollar, Big Mike, your thoughts on Shelton Benjamin? Where do you see him going?
Shelton Benjamin, man, he can do whatever he wants. He can go anywhere he wants. I don't even care where he goes. I'll follow him.
Ain't no stopping him. No stop.
No, yeah. That awful theme song they gave him.
Or that day he showed up on Raw with the mask on and shit.
What?
Yeah, the episode of Raw. This was back when they were in the Thunderdome. They brought the Hurt Business, right? But Shelton still had his mask on. And he walked out there.
He was pissed. Yeah, I know.
Shit. My bad. From there, Mike, we go to everyone's favorite. They're gonna miss this guy, man. Top Dollar, man.
Yeah.
The legend of Top Dollar, man. Did you ever see this video? Okay, so years ago, there's a video that was on YouTube. It was like a troll video, obviously, but it was dedicated to Braden Walker. I'm not sure if you're familiar who was Braden Walker.
Have the slightest of clues.
Okay, so Braden Walker was Chris Harris. Wildcat Chris Harris from Impact Wrestling. He was one half of America's Most Wanted, right? So when he came to WWE, he came there. He was there for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
So not even there for like a year, right? But some guy did a video like promoting a DVD, the best of Braden Walker, right? So you could do the same thing, the best of Top Dollar, yo, greatest hits, yo. And obviously you have the moment where he did the freaking the suicide dive off the top rope and botched completely. And Michael Cole just never let him live that down. Never let him live that down. Honestly, him, bro. And shout out to the homies at Wrestling Soup for this one. Shout out to them, Anthony Missionary Thomas and Joe Numbers. NWA, bro. Let him be the next Tyrus. The new. Let Top Dollar be the new Tyrus. I mean, he can barely. I mean, if you watch Top Dollar on TV, dude can barely move.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike? Imagine Top Dollar, the new Tyrus in the NWA.
So you know what that means, right?
Oh yeah, him on Fox News, Cuban Link Chain.
That's not even what that's not even what I'm talking about.
NWA.
They probably put the freaking belt on him.
Why not? Hey, they need something people to talk about, right?
That'd be.
I'm trolling. I don't know, dude. Honestly, him, bro. Let's be honest. If you notice, bro, he was moving slower in his second run than he was his first run, right? I don't know, dude. Honestly, him probably rap videos. I don't know, dude. But maybe wrestling in your local mom and pop indie promotion here and there, but we'll see. Anything you want to add to that one, Mike?
No, I don't care where Top Dollar goes.
Okay.
I can care less.
Top Dollar going to AEW, do a one-off with Caster. Fair enough. Maybe so.
That or having somebody he could trust.
Bro, seeing people in Arthur Ashe dancing, that shit was crazy, bro.
I can't. I hope that is still a thing the next time they come here. I am dancing.
Shit, bro. I believe it.
But knowing my luck, Mogul Embassy
will be in the mud.
Will be in the mud by the time they come back here.
Speaking of which, you hear that WWE trademarking all these terms and including out the mud?
They need to cut the check, bro.
Listen,
they listen to us.
Listen. Hi, Scribs. How are you? Hello, Scribs.
Yeah, hi.
Hello,
and
Reginald.
The two guys that you're with. What's up?
What's up, Primos? How you doing? Listen, Reginald.
Slide us a check.
We're not. Listen. Reggie, Scripps, whatever you want to go by. We're not stupid.
We're not.
We know that you guys are watching this. I mean, if you guys recall, do you guys remember a while ago you saw Scripps or Axiom? What was it? Axiom or Scripps watching on his phone something backstage? Where did you think he got that one from? I don't know. Us. Remember Double or Nothing 2023? There was a fan watching on his iPhone from the T-Mobile Arena watching the Great American Bash. That was us.
Yeah, bro.
That was us.
Talking about copyright infringement.
Coincidence? Coinky dinky? I mean, come on, fam. Come on. It's okay.
I think not.
Listen, I think not either. But here's the thing, right? I am happy. believe it or not, I am happy that we're giving these fuckers ideas from a creative standpoint. I'm happy that stuff that we say on a regular base is getting used on television by one of the top 2 promotions. Now, I know a lot of you will say, man, y'all talking out your ass right now. Come on. Who y'all capping,
Oh,
man?
we got receipts.
We got them. We got receipts. And granted, was it Battleground? Oh, yeah, it was. That's right. It was Battleground. Thank you, Safat. It was such a long time ago, bro. Such a long time. And again, I don't mind. We don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind either. Yeah,
Just cut us a check.
cut us a
Sean,
check, bro.
Sean, come on, bro. Hickenbottom. Come on, man. Bible thumper.
We don't even have to even say anything. You cut us a check, and we say nothing
We say nothing.
about people stealing stuff from us.
Exactly, bro. And I'm sure not the first time either, bro. Not the first time. That won't
Yeah,
be.
we're a small channel,
We're a small channel.
but
Listen, we're a small
stuff
channel.
gets
Listen,
put on TV for millions to see.
exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mike. You know, again, let me know. You know, Scripps, you know where to find me. At Heel Steven, at Detroit Gamer 313, at Chase Oliver 68, at Ham Walter, at AT Point Network. You let us know. We'll talk. We'll talk. It's okay. It's okay. Moving on here. So I know we talked about this briefly on Thursday, right? But SmackDown is moving to the USA Network, Mike.
Yeah.
SmackDown is moving to the USA Network. If you remember, well, it starts October 2024, right? And they're going there for it's a multi-year deal. But to my understanding here, let me see here. It's supposedly a $1.4 billion deal.
Yeah.
1.4 billion, more money than what they were making on Fox, basically. I think it's 250 million a year.
Yeah.
So just factor that in as well. Good for them. Now, my only concern is the following, and I know I'm not the only one. Because it's USA Network, there's a possibility that SmackDown might go to 3 hours. I am praying to JBL right now. After all, he is a wrestling
Because
god.
he's a wrestling god.
Hey, please, man. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. Don't take the money, but just say no. Don't need it to be 3 hours. SmackDown can be 2 hours, and that's fine. Also, there was talk that NXT and Monday Night Raw might not be a part of this new deal. They might be finding a new network. There's even talks of Monday Night Raw might move from Mondays.
What?
Because of the NFL and the fact that now they're doing 2 games a week now, 2 games on Monday. You hear about this, Mike?
I have not heard about this.
It's kind of like kind of crazy to think. Right? Here's the thing: I don't think they're leaving. I don't think they're leaving USA Network though. I think they're gonna stay. NXT though, I will say honestly, bro, you can put that on the paywall. You can put that on Peacock, and I'll be fine with that. That's just me saying, but I don't know, man. The numbers for NXT as of late have been going up. They've been going up, man. So who's to say, man? They might stick around. So we'll see about that one as well. What else? Like I mentioned before, we will be previewing Wrestle Dream on Friday. But from the looks of it, man, listen, right now, AEW needs a big help right now with Wrestle Dream. They need a big help right now for ticket sales. Not looking so bueno right now. But as of right now, this is the match. This is the card they have right now, Mike. They have Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. That probably will go last. They have Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland.
Those
right?
are two. That's two.
You have FTR versus Aussie Open for the AEW tag team titles in the rematch, right? From a New Japan show a year ago or so. That's for the AEW World Tag Team titles. You have for the Ring of Honor tag team titles, Better Than You Baby, MJF and Adam Cole, maybe depending on the condition on the condition of Adam Cole, right? Because after all, Adam Cole right now is still you good?
Yeah. I'm holding up Keep going.
He's
keep going.
hold
These
two?
are the matches I care about.
Okay. I'm about to say because I said that is because of course after all, Adam Cole right now is still hurt. We don't know the condition. I don't know if you guys saw Grand Slam when he jumped off the stage, right? He jumped off the stage, and the next thing you know, he was basically saying. So we'll see what's his stats. What's his status for this coming Sunday. You have Chris Jericho in the Golden Elite of Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi versus the Don Callis family of Konosuke Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay. From there, you also have the Young Bucks, and you have the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson versus the Guns of Austin and Colt Gunn versus the Lucha Bros of Rey Fenix, who is the the international champion, and Penta El Cerro Miedo versus Orange Cassidy and Hook. The winner of this match, to my understanding, is going to get the next shot at the AEW tag titles. Yes. You have AEW TNT Championship match. The new champion, Mike, I don't know if you knew about this or not, but Christian is the new TNT champion officially.
How the hell did that happen?
He won a triple threat match on Collision.
So he dumped Luchasaurus?
No, he's still with him. The
What type of idiot? What type of idiot booking is this?
Hey man, he's still with him. The dinosaur is still Rex is still with him.
This is why I don't watch AEW past Friday. This is stupid. Oh, past Wednesday. That's stupid. That's stupid.
Oversized Reptar is still with him. Is still with him. So there's that.
That is stupid.
You have AEW TBS Championship, Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for the title, right? Mike still got the twos up. Still repping the twos.
Still repping two.
And damn, for two titles, AEW World Championship and the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, Eddie Kingston, who just signed a new deal with AEW, by the way. Good for him. I'm happy for him. On all seriousness, I'm happy for him. Against Katsuyori Shibata. Now, it's worth mentioning, Darby Allin did say that he'll be taking some time off next month. He's going to Switzerland to start training because, Mike, I don't know if you knew this or not, but Darby Allin is training to climb Mount Everest. Did you know about this?
So he wants to kill himself.
He is training to climb Mount. So he's going in October to Switzerland to train, and then he's going to China. And then
he wants to kill himself.
He's preparing himself.
What is Tony Khan doing?
Nothing about this shit.
Tony Khan is going to lose a performer.
Well, we'll see about that.
If I'm Tony Khan, I'm saying no.
If I'm Tony Khan, bro, I'm putting my foot down, bro.
I'm putting my foot down. This better be a joke. There is there's a high percentage. I don't want to put a real percentage on it, but there is a high percentage of people not making it back. And there's a certain area on Mount Everest where there is no return.
Tell me about it.
I don't care how confident they are. That's committing suicide. That's basically what he wants to do.
Crazy, bro. He's motherfucking crazy as hell right now. It's insane, bro.
Ain't no way that's what he wants to do. That's stupid.
Hey,
That's
man.
stupid. I'd rather him bump around to the point where he gets paralyzed than him dying.
Yeah. He's a nutcase, bro. But hey, man, more power to him, bro. More power to him. But also,
CPZ, no, this is serious. This is dead serious. He wants to commit real suicide. Climbing Mount Everest does you no favors.
his goal is to climb the top of Mount Everest and hit it and put an AEW flag around top.
Okay, he was high. He had to have been high.
Remember,
he had to have been.
Remember, he is straight edge, Mike. He doesn't do any of that
He's
stuff.
Straight edge?
Yeah. I don't think he ever took a sip of liquor in his life.
Piss test. It's a piss test. He took a drug that day.
Man, well, you know, it's a fan base, the Nike game. So, yeah. So, also, it's worth mentioning as well, real quick. Eddie Kingston did issue a statement over the weekend because he was scheduled to be at a Defy wrestling show. He was going to wrestle Kenta, to my understanding. And he's going to wrestle Rocky Romero. I'm sorry. He was scheduled to face Rocky Romero, and over the weekend, literally, I believe the day before or the day of, he issued a statement on Instagram. It's one of his posts, by the way, Mike. This is what he said in quote. Due to being NJPW strong open weight and Ring of Honor a champion, I have come to the hard decision that I will have to stop doing independence. Yeah, no shit. Dealing with a lower back injury right now, I need to get dealing with the lower back injury right now that I need to get fixed and will. He put that in parentheses, by the way, and will. So I can be ready for all New Japan Strong shows and all 3 AEW shows when my responsibilities as NJPW and ROH champion is over. I will hopefully be able to do independence again. I apologize to all, but I need to focus and my body needs to be ready for these shows. He then posted this so he basically took a note thing and posted it on his on Instagram, but then he put a little thing above that at the bottom of this, right? And this is what he said in quote, I love the independents, but times have changed. I am truly sorry for not being able to do them right now. But I'm truly no bullshit trying to do my best. Do the best try to be the best champ. Okay, but I'm truly no bullshit trying to be the best champion for both NJPW and Ring of Honor. It must put that above anything else right now. This sucks. So basically, Mike, I don't know if you basically he's saying to the indies right now, listen, right now, taking a break on the independents, which I'm sorry, but that is probably the smartest decision so far.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'll go one step further. Mike. I predict in 2024, this whole new chapter, right? New chapter of AEW, right? I predict in 2024, Tony Khan will no longer let his talent that he has under contract to do independence.
Yeah, I mean, it has to happen, man.
Yeah.
They have a light schedule, which gives them more time to do other things. But yeah, it comes a time where you have to slow down.
Yeah. And again, if you're gonna get hurt, bro, you might as well get hurt in an AEW ring or a Ring of Honor ring if you're under contract.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is get hurt to some rinky-dink mom and pop. And again, I'm not trying to down talk the indies here. We're not trying to down talk the indies, but eventually, it comes a time where, hey, man, you got to put your foot down. You know, I understand there's a lot of talent that he has that he doesn't even use, that he'll allow to go do the independents. It's fine. But if you're a champion, or if you're involved in a big angle, a big program, I'm sorry, you're not doing independence. That's simple. But again, that's just one man's opinion, of course. Also, real quick on Rampage, I know no one watches Rampage, but there was a video that aired for Ortiz, his response to Santana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw it or not. The little response, I posted it in our chat as well. Because if you watch right on Rampage, they did have the face off. Again, I was there for it, so I saw the whole thing go down. Right, he had the face off with Santana. It's like, let's talk. You want to talk? Let's talk. And then Ortiz did a video as well, right, and all that stuff. Listen, man, they're doing work, bro. Let them cook. I'm happy, yo.
Yeah, it's best to see that, played out, in a storyline, and feeling very, very sorry that this team never panned out the way we thought it would because of a real life issue and something that they should have been since they've been a tag team in AEW.
And you know what, too, bro? At least it's good to know, bro, these two guys, dude, can be professionals. You know what I mean? Be professionals and are willing to work, bro. At least that's good to know. These guys are willing to work and be professionals. You know? Anything else you want to add, Mike, before we put a bow on this show, man?
No, man.
I feel like we covered everything, man. I feel like we covered everything today. Again, I know on Collision, they had Brian and Ricky Starks in a Texas death match.
I actually want to go back and watch that. I haven't.
There's a spot there. There's a spot there you don't want to see.
I've seen the spot.
Yeah, it was.
If you go on social media, you can't get rid of the spot.
And also, Andrade lost to Jay White, so there's that too. Anyway, guys, but again, I heard it was a good match, so I'll take the word on that. That's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Just let you guys know real quick, we'll be back live this Wednesday for our preview and predictions for NXT No Mercy, which goes down this Saturday. And then Friday, around the point, we'll be live as we preview and predict AEW Wrestle Dream. That goes down this Sunday. Also, you have Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. Again, another busy weekend, another fucking busy weekend. You can follow me. You can follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let them know where can the fine folks check out the Pride of Detroit.
Yeah, you can check me out on Twitter, X. No More Bird. Now, Detroit Gamer 313, also here every single day on our Around the Point Network.
Exactly, guys. Okay, we will see you guys on Wednesday for the preview and predictions for NXT No Mercy. But for myself, for Big Mike, for the gang, this has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.